Everybody's a natural.
Bones level dark there. Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, Dragger here. What's going on? All right, we're live. We're coming live.
Oh, nice.
Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot with a pound of bacon.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
I had bacon and sausage already this morning.
My son had 6 pieces of bacon during breakfast this morning. I was like, what? Where's that all coming?
Yeah, but they're like
Bless his heart.
bookmarkers. They're like bookmark thin. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. He could use all the bacon he can get.
Hey, the growing boy, leave him alone.
Because Chuck's on, I'll run his ad next. How's that sound? As we keep going here. All right, let me see.
Your repurposed
Alrighty.
drifts through space.
Ah,
As you
yeah.
stare out at the star-flecked void,
These,
another ship
it's really
comes
funny
in.
because
Is this
I
sci-fi? I
got
thought
this
we
one
agreed on
upstairs and the
World
other
War
one
II today.
downstairs. So I'm
Oh.
down there prepping. Well,
Did
you
we?
know, a lot, making
That's cool.
sure
I can
because
pivot.
I don't know how much time
The smell
between
of
4
smoke
o'clock
curdling
and
in
5:30 when they
nostrils.
log in. I
Hold
got
up.
to
thought
get
we
my
were
son
prepping for a
fed.
zombie apocalypse campaign.
So I already got where I'm going to hit the takeout and do all
Alright,
that
here's what we're
stuff.
doing.
You know,
Year
it's going to be fun.
3700.
It'll be
Humanity's
fun
elite
time.
fled to other planets long ago,
We're good.
taking
I'm
with
just
them
bitching.
all forms of
We're
advanced
good.
technology.
I'm gonna
Earth
train
survivors
for that.
scrape by with historic tools
What's that?
as weird
I'll
phenomena.
get the
plague
7
abandoned
a.m.
nuclear
to
sites. Witnesses
whenever
report
game.
seeing
I'm gonna have
glowing
to.
lights and
It's
dead
7 a.m.
Train
till
for
we
that one.
finish,
chaos.
and so it's like
Every
good
Sunday
old
is a meet and
school
dim
with
bar. A
Tim,
veteran
Walt,
zombie
and I,
slayer,
and Marco
disgraced general
would play all
after revenge,
weekend, and
the
we just
space
went till we
mercenaries
got
to
done,
investigate
whenever
the
that
power
was.
plants.
And
Now
the sun
describe your
came up,
characters.
you know, when we got done, we got done
How
then.
did you do that?
You know,
I have the right tools.
right? Those were the old days, man.
Yeah. The longest I ever DM'd in straight was 19 hours.
Whew.
Ooh,
And that was 3.
That was after a full day where I got up at like 5.
And guess
had-
what?
And we started at like dinner time.
That was only 3 rounds of combat. I'm kidding.
19 hours later, his knight got done finishing. You know, his addressing his own name. Like
He wasn't even there.
1,000 middle names.
No, I just had players that were a lot easier to deal with.
Damn.
What did I say to you in the emails though, Tim? It's like, hey, you know what? We'll work through the game system. I'm not draconian. I'm not going to brutalize my players. What do you look like, Jay?
Yeah. He's like, what do you think I am, Jay?
I almost TPK'd the party. It's a Thursday night. They had 2 characters left. 2 were up. Everyone else was in the negatives. It was, you know, but it's the way it goes. They're acting stupid.
A story once spoken
So.
is ageless.
Harsh.
Brett, these little like Warhammer die
Yeah.
are really
Days are
cool
the ones most
for
courageous.
champions.
Yeah, I
when
got some.
Endures
when I need to roll those
past
15 dice 6 energy blasts at you guys, I got plenty of dice here.
Nice.
Oh, God.
That's
Can I just
awesome.
give you the finger now?
Not approved.
Oh, come on.
You know.
exactly.
Oh, come on. Oh, no, it's just like the champions version of rolling juggernauts at you.
All right.
Yeah.
Just pee on them and go your merry way.
I just peed myself.
That's the weird science line. I'm pissing in my
Oh,
pants.
I think he said he's shitting. Shitting in my pants.
Shitting in my pants.
So no, Chuck's on
We
for
have to
Troll
wear
Lord,
cloth on our heads.
All right, Chuck.
but well, what's wrong one? I
You
they
got the
don't,
2
they don't
dice and
sponsor
one
me
right here.
anymore.
Oh.
Who doesn't sponsor you
Infinite
anymore?
Dimensions. We dropped Infinite Dimensions and picked up Printing Goes Ever On.
I don't know him.
I'm using the slightly larger
The arena I have, that's Infinite Dimensions. The big arena.
Got it.
Yeah, it's Infinite Dimensions. Said to give away. Chuck's on, but this session's 2 $15 gift certificates from Frog God. Chuck Troller will be giving us 2 25s during the Ed game, 6 to 10 tonight. So
Love to have Ed in a champions game. How cool would that
Oh
be?
my god.
he'd do it.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be.
I mean, can we just have Elminster in the? I mean, I know, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he hopped dimensions.
I could create that for him.
That would be so great.
Tim, did you do what you said you had to do in your whisper to me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Curtis, I only have 12 of these because, I only have a 10-6 energy blast. You jerk.
Well, you'll be.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry.
fine.
I'm the one that's a 12-6. My
Yeah.
bad.
I have a
Yeah.
10-6 something.
Yeah, kick. Martial arts kick. By the way, when you guys meet the partisan, it's going to be pretty interesting.
Good.
Well, it's Tim. Let's be honest.
Wow.
I mean, anything involving Tim is going to be interesting.
Low key.
Right?
Yeah, to begin with,
We keeping it on the down, though? Is that what we're doing?
a little.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just the way that the way that guy operates.
In that case, Reviler is just a guy in jeans and a hoodie. That's all you need to know.
Till it breaks out.
Awesome.
Be nice.
I am. I'm just a guy.
Until
in
it's
jeans.
time,
Time not.
it's not to be nice.
Right.
Well, how am I supposed to know when that is?
You won't. I'll let you know.
You are his. You are the bouncers. I am the cooler.
It was a quote.
Watch my back in each other's and take out the trash.
Oh my God! I can't believe that we know that line by line.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Right into a fantastic blues riff too.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Healy, you died too early, son. You died too early.
That's a shame. All right.
Stream is starting.
What? We're starting.
Champions superhero event. Doubleheader today, everyone. This will go roughly till around 4, and then 6 tonight is, and I'll show that real quick as we hop on. This is a little more manageable. I got 8 players in that game tonight. That's all right. They're going to kill them all. Ed's a little paranoid after what happened at Gary Con.
You cannot say, oh, you're gonna be 9th level, for the 24 hours special when you're gonna kill me off.
Well, you're going to be 9th level next week, because remember, you're in nuclear meat, too, right? It'll be 8-9 for next week's adventure.
Resurrection's a thing, Coco.
It is. Resurrection's a
I
thing.
know, but it's a cancer.
Does dip in-
Alright.
Save money.
Thanks, Greg. It'll be fun.
Your baby daddy will pay for it.
No, wrong one.
Wrong character. Oh, no, yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no. Not Emerson. It's a different
Crossing the
character.
streams.
My sugar mama might, though. Farland does possibly have a sugar mama.
There you go.
You never know. Let's come live here. All right. Everything sound good? Everything's all set? Woohoo! Oh, I got my light on, even though it's bright today. So, all right. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. So, we're kicking off a doubleheader day here. Looking forward to this. It's going to be a little draining. Coco and I are both, but that's okay. Gonna have some fun with this game. We did one of these live stream last year, and we've done 2 at Gary Con. So let's introduce everyone and their characters and get it started. So Curtis is GMing again. So welcome back, dude. Tell us what's gonna go on here.
So great to see everybody sporting the California Highway 1 hat this morning, since it is not 6 a.m. for a notification. On the West Coast.
Good for a change.
I'm Curtis. I met a ton of you. Worked with the Tower Gygax event at GaryCon. We're already starting to talk about 2026. So that is on the horizon. But for today is Champions. As I was showing my first game I ever played, starting in 83. This group is kind of a mix of people from a couple of different groups that I've run over the last few years. They are going to get in the mix today. There is basically something that was stolen of a classified nature. It's going to involve some pretty wicked villains, and there's some things that we're introducing a new character into the group today, and I anticipate a few people either getting punched through walls, blasted, thrown into the ground. you know, a lot of your usual Champions fun stuff. So looking forward to having some fun for a few hours.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're looking forward. Thanks for doing this, man.
Absolutely.
Gonna be blessed. All right, let's introduce the team here. We'll start with Brett because he's been playing the longest with Curtis.
All right. I think I've met a lot of folks, if not in person, on streams. Brett, I'm playing Reviler, and I'm also part of the Tower of Gygax crew, which I'm excited to get prepped for. But when we're not doing Tower of Gygax, this is the crazy stuff we get up to. We play a little Champions late night. Reviler is looking forward to discovering what's going on behind the scenes. He's been spending a lot of time investigating in between missions. So let's get into ripping some people apart. I mean,
Yeah, awesome. No background on Reviler. Reviler's actually an alien, correct?
extraplanar. let's
Extraplanar.
say.
There we go.
Yeah.
Extraplanar. Got
I
it.
randomly rolled 644th layer of the abyss. Yeah, that's where I come from.
Nice. That's awesome.
He's like, yeah, the mix. He's kind of a Cambion / Spawn-ish character. Yeah, he comes from a completely different plane of existence and found himself in what I call Champions Prime, which is right now in June of 1984. This is a period piece as well.
Is he Hellboyish?
I really
Not
want to be a
quite.
good guy.
Yeah, he's.
I mean,
he's
mission wise.
You just have to find that out, man.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
we'll
John.
see it.
You have to find that out, man.
It's to be revealed.
All right, Courtney, Cocoa Bunny, what's going on?
Hi, good morning or afternoon, everybody. I am playing, well, it was Blue Salute, but she got some pretty nice updates, and now it's Gunmetal Blue today. She's basically your friendly neighborhood metal muscle mommy who will punch you through walls. So unless you piss her off, then you're just dead. So
It'll be fun, yes.
a good heavy hitter in this group. So I love playing her, and we got to play her at GaryCon during a late night after Tower Gygax was finished, and it was awesome. It was great.
Definitely a fun time, and we'll continue the story here, which is awesome. And thanks for coming on. And Courtney will be playing tonight at 6 too. She's double headering it with me. So
Because I'm crazy.
yes, and crazy coming up in a couple months when we do another 24-hour stream. So
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. The next person doesn't need an introduction, I don't think, but I'll put his head up multiple times. The ever mysterious Tim, running a new kind of a new character. But go for it, dude. Tell us about.
Yes. So the actual name redacted. Partisan has been a part of a voluntary and secret program where he has been enhanced. So he was a human who was already really good, but he's had some in a special program where he's been enhanced. So he's been, for a decade or so, been providing kinetic solutions all around the world, in Africa and Southeast Asia, Central Asia. And now he's looking to join a task force which is more domestic.
I love working on my home soil, Danny. Yes, exactly.
America. Oh, wait a minute. I wore a shirt appropriate.
Yes. Perfect. Absolutely.
It's like, not a big stretch for Tim in this character. I was just saying.
I've been typecast.
Yes. Well, I wonder what that's self-inflicted. So, but
I am
lastly,
very flexible. I can play many different types.
I only have these on because I cannot see any. I can't read anything that's posted in the chat or anything with these damn glasses on. So I have them on for about 30 seconds. Yes, I'm playing once again. Rocket's Red Glare. There are superheroes. Then there are superheroes.
And Jay, when there's a glare, you need to have glasses.
Yes, exactly. And I'm upgraded too. So.
And for all the viewers, how did I describe you, Jay, for this Champions World?
I'm the Fritz Winchester of this world.
Yes.
Another one.
So-
Ugh.
They live in every universe. I'm
They
just saying.
do. They do.
Somehow I am, in cahoots with them.
It's gonna be awesome.
Does that mean, Jay, you're the Fritz Winchester of our world?
No, Curtis.
Or the real
is.
world?
Curtis. The real world? Ah,
No.
Get him.
yeah, that's a tough one.
No.
So,
Not
but we're gonna have some fun here. Curtis is gonna go over now how regulars and specials can be used in this. So,
So for purposes of this game, I'm gonna take a mechanic out of the game and try to apply it to our platform here. So everybody will get for a special, every player will get 1 die of luck. And normally that is a purchased thing in the game, but what I'm going to do just to make it fun, every player gets 1 die of luck. So if you find yourself that you're in a kind of a tight spot, or if I go, oh, you might want to look at maybe using your luck, you can say, okay, I want to use my 1 die of luck, and I will adjudicate something in your favor. For regulars, you could just call it, a regular luck, or whatever. That can actually adjust your die roll, and I'll give you some leeway on that. But the special luck die, the one I give, everybody gets 1 of them, is a much more substantive result. So, for example, if Rocket's Red Glare is in a combat and he really needs to hit somebody with a rocket in this one, like it's getting down to the wire, Jay can say, I want to use my 1 luck. Well, then I may give him an additional piece of damage, or it may, ensure a hit, or it may he topples a wall onto somebody based on his hit.
cool.
I will adjudicate it in his favor. You can accumulate, if people want to buy you specials, you can accumulate more die of luck, but you cannot use more than 3 at a time. And 3 is a very extraordinary result.
Got
That'd be
Three's
something
good.
that would be,
Okay.
you hit something that you had no business hitting. But that is, in those times, a very extraordinary result from that.
So Michael
And
Z.
you can also buy them for the GM as well if you really wanted to.
Sure. You never know. Michael Z gave a regular to Tim because it came in super late Thursday night after the fight was over. So so Tim's got 1, and that's it. Yeah, specials are in play. Rascal, normal time. Normal is just like normal. So real quick here tonight, like I said, we'll finish this up around 4, and then a quickie break, and then dumb things. 1 sec. My God, wrong. It always pops on the wrong desktop. There we go. Yeah, Tim's showing stuff. Yeah, that's what you look like. I thought you
That's
looked.
from 1980.
Yeah,
That's in the dossier.
Rest and relaxation, because there's not gonna be any combat in this, right? Nothing. Saturday at 6 o'clock with that crew, 8 players. It's gonna be awesome. All right, let's continue.
Okay, so
Curtis.
I want to be able to discuss that and just a little bit of background, because it's been a while since we played. This particular group this morning they're pieces of 3 distinct entities in terms of groups in this campaign world. First of all, this campaign world takes place primarily on the East Coast, in and around the DC area. There is a metropolitan area just outside of DC called Columbia City, which a lot of the governmental agencies and private agencies and things like that are also housed. So you're dealing with the Eastern Seaboard. Brett's character Reviler actually is one of the first characters that came out in this particular timeline, in this particular campaign world. He's extraplanar. He comes from a different plane of existence, and he is part of a group called the Alliance, which is, there's a lot of pastiches in this game because it's good points of reference for players. So the Alliance is kind of loosely Avengers-ish, but not quite as they do a lot of different things on their own as well. Rocket's Red Glare and Blue Salute, now Gunmetal Blue, are an actually U.S. government DoD sponsored group that is overtly shown to be representative of the U.S. government interests. So all their powers, all their weapons, all their tech is all sponsored by the United States government to promote a law and order. We are going to help you against the superhuman threat that is now existing for the last 10, 15, 20 years in the country as they start to become far more visible. Tim's, I won't go into it too much, but Tim's character is actually a separate covert government program that was called Project Enlighten. And in the late 60s and early 70s, when they were still involved in the Vietnam War, the US government was using certain tests to enhance higher end soldiers that have shown certain physical, psychological, physiological capabilities to be able
There you
to
go.
absorb these types of things. And he's been deployed. He's, roughly in his early 30s, looks younger than he is, but he's been deployed in areas of conflict all over the world. But now the U.S. government department that runs this program wants to deploy them, in what they say continentally. So they want to use them more in domestic